to Legends of Change on NBC One. This is the show that brings you gripping and motivating stories from people that remain role models even during the time of the COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking of the COVID-19 pandemic, we hope that you are staying safe and masking up. I'm your host, Matthew Maps Kapofi. Taxi services represent an important part of Namibia's transportation sector. While, ideally, one would want to get into a taxi and instantly feel safe. For a number of years now, public transport and mainly taxis have been reported as unsafe. There have been criminal activities such as robberies, assault, and even rape.
Okay, I think a year ago, I was coming from school. We were studying at school with my classmates, and then I left one of my books at home. So I decided to go at home and then go get it. Then when I go to the taxi rank, there was a taxi, there were two guys in front and a girl. And then that time at school, because it's at NAST, a lot of people are getting robbed. So me seeing a girl behind, I assumed that it's not a problem because this was a girl. They won't really rob me. So I got into a taxi, and then on our way to Kommersdal, because I live in Kommersdal, I think the girl made a fake call because probably she was working with those guys. She made a fake call and then she was like, "No, can you guys please just go drop me at Rocky Crest? My mother is calling me." Then I was like, "Guys, it's just Total there because I live nearby Total. Just Total, just drop me there and then you go drop the girl afterwards because it won't even take you a minute." Then the guy went onto the highway and then they started speeding off. Then they locked the doors. They drove all the way to I think it's Simbabasia, yeah. That side just behind there, and they took me out. But luckily, before I got in the taxi, my friends or my classmates, they took all my things, my watch, my phone, all my money, because a lot of people are getting robbed. So when I was in the taxi, I didn't have anything. That's why I wasn't bothered. But then when I got to Simbabasia now, the guys were complaining. Apparently, they drove their petrol for nothing. They started beating me. Luckily, they took away my trouser, because that's the only thing I had. And I was just in a trunkie, but luckily I saw a G4S car, the security cars, and then I stopped them and then they took me to the station. Then at the station when I went there again, the police officers were accusing me of being a thief also. So, but luckily one of them knew my father, and then that's how I got to get help.
Because of increasing crime and culprits rarely being arrested, an initiative called Taxi Connect was established.
So Taxi Connect, a lot of people now, they told me, because a lot of people are scared of taxis. It's not only me. I think majority of my friends, they got robbed. So a lot of people, Taxi Connect has been trending, and then it's safe because you are safe because it's legal, and then the taxi drivers, their identities and everything is a Taxi Connect. So if anything happens to you, you can just go to the Taxi Connect and then the guy can be traced easily. Also on the app itself, there's a panic. I think it's an emergency number. You can click it, then either calling the police or calling the Taxi Connect themselves if you are not free or happy and all that. That's why I decided now on I only use Taxi Connect if I'm not having a private car.
For the legitimate and sincere taxi drivers who just want to provide a safe service, as well as for their customer, the initiative has brought about significant changes, especially during COVID.
Hi, my name is Lucas Wilenge. I'm from Hawena region, from North. I came here in 2015 when I finished Girl 12 with the hope to further my studies. Then things didn't work for me, and so when I started doing this taxi business. I've been in this business since 2018. I heard it from my friend who drives a taxi as well. It was that time of lockdown. Things were not easy, there were no clients. Then it was not easy for me to get clients. Then he told me about Taxi Connect. That no, this app that you can use to get customers that can connect you to customers, and it's really helping. This app is really good. It really helps a lot. You can imagine someone coming from academia to town, and that person can be paying 19 Namibian dollars, which is really quite a lot. While if you're using the normal cab, you only pay $12, which is the normal price. Like you see, this one is coming from Academia to Prosperity, which is Grumo, and this one is Tangi. This is coming from Academia to Grumo. It's paying $59, which is really quite good. The difficulties that we face as public transporters are like fuel. Now the prices are higher, and customers are few because of now COVID-19. So it's tough. Miss Rebecca.
Yes.
Yes. This Lucas from Text Connect. Yes. I'm outside, ma'am. I arrived. Let's go.
Okay, I'm coming now.
All right.
I started sometime last year, I think early last year, between February and March. I came across it just via Instagram. So I was just looking for cab services because I was new to the town and I didn't want to just use regular cabs. So I came across it and then I started using it last year. Very convenient. It has been very safe. They come on time. It's not too expensive. I think my favorite thing is that they are very clean. The cabs are very clean. Also, communication-wise is really good. You can call them at any time of the day and they will come get you. And if you need them to come pick you up and drop you off again at home, they do it. They are really good with conversations, and also they are really expert navigators of the town wherever you're going. So it has been very, very convenient. I recommend it to my friends, to my family, and also it's quite safe.
Reynold Shigwala, one of the co-founders of Taxi Connect, says he noticed emerging issues in the industry and wanted to be part of the solution.
Taxi Connect was started back in 2020. So I came up with the whole initiative when I was on campus one day and I was in a taxi rank full of taxis. But I noticed that not only myself, but a few other students were struggling to get a taxi. This was then the UNAM campus. And I thought to myself, how does this make sense? That this taxi rank is filled with so many taxis, but then, we're still struggling to get taxis. And that's when the light bulb came on. And I thought to myself, the only reason why this is happening is because taxi drivers don't know where the clients are going, and the clients also don't know which taxi driver would accept them. And from there on, I ran with it, obviously looking at other things such as safety, because I myself, when I was in my teens, I was molested by a taxi driver, which kind of scared me. Every time I got into a taxi, I had this fear of what would this person do to me, and if they did do something to me, will they ever get caught, because no one knows who they are. So that really drove me to coming up with the initiative. At the beginning of the days, it was just me, trying to figure it out. I myself am more of a business person rather than a techie person. And obviously, because of that, I knew that I needed to find someone who can, run this vision with me that is more techie or tech savvy rather than a business savvy person like myself. And that's where then I started to find someone, and I came across my partner, my co-founder today, and we took it from there. The first days, I knew from the get-go that running an operation like this would require a whole lot of funds, but then also we didn't want to kind of compete with the market that's already there, but rather we wanted to improve it. And we took the traditional way of hailing a taxi and digitalized it rather, and then coming up with something of our own. So that's the whole idea, the concept of of Taxi Connect, improving the current taxi system that's already there and helping them move with us as the world moves into the fourth industrial revolution. First of all, you need to be a very legally registered taxi driver, and that means that you have all the required documents, which then allow you to be or to operate as a taxi driver. That's what we look at, looking at your blue papers, your white papers. If everything is up to date, your license, you must have a GP to operate as well. So those are the documents that we firstly look at, and before then we vet your car when you come to the office.
Jerome Gariseb is another client of Taxi Connect and supports the initiative.
I'm Jerome Gariseb from Swakopmund. Moved to Windhoek like a couple of years back. I started taxi like 3 years ago, and it's basically what I do now until something comes up. It was last year they approached me at Vernil, and the first moment I was just got interested in joining them, since there are days that are dry, so Taxi Connect is it's like an extra boost for you. Yeah, so it helps a lot, man. You get customers as you're going to drop them from Vernil, and then you get them on the app at the same time. So it helps a lot. So it's just loading for a few seconds. Okay, there's one Khomasdal to Khomasdal again, but sometimes it's tripping. But it's Ochmise 3. It's going to Ochmise 3. It's $19. If you are that side, you can just pick up the customer and drop them off in Ochmise. You don't stress that much. There's not a lot of weight on you. Like, you can even start like from 10 in the morning, you'll still reach your target. So that's why Taxi Connect is the best. Yeah, it helps a lot. You're not stressing that much, man. Yeah, I'm going to pick up this customer now. To go drop off at the destination.
On his way to pick up his client, Jerome is grateful to Taxi Connect once again because he managed to pay off his car, making him a proud taxi owner and not just a driver.
Hello, how are you, sister?
Okay, yourself?
I'm good. It's Taxi Connect, DNA. I'm outside.
Okay, I'm coming to you now.
Okay, cool.
Are you the Roman Catholic parking, the outside one?
Yeah, I'm outside at the Roman Catholic parking. Okay. Sure.
Personally, myself, I've been using it for almost 2 years. Taxi Connect is very helpful. The fact that you can call them and then they can get you there and they tell you exactly, I'll be there in 10 minutes, and they always keep to their time. And sometimes they're even earlier. And they'll be like, oh, I'm outside. I'm like, do we wait for the 10 minutes or you're ready? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm ready, or just wait for 2 minutes. And then they just wait. That's if they don't have customers, of course.
Yeah, it's mostly ladies. Maybe because they are scared for some cab drivers, and it's more safer for them to use the app because all our details comes to their phone the moment we accept their request. Yeah, so I think mostly ladies use the app, but there are some guys too, but mostly it's just ladies.
Mostly people who use this app, mostly they are women. So because ladies, they don't really feel safe around here. There are many robberies that are going on. So mostly women are the ones who normally use this app.
First things first, I mean, customer service, very important, that they should really carry out when it comes to different clients that use the platform. And also that it's not only our Namibian people that use the platform. We have a lot of people coming in, foreigners coming from different countries that use the platform. And at the end of the day, we, Taxi Connect, represent the nation at large, and you as a taxi driver as well are representing Namibia at large. So first things first, like, just treat everyone well and have a great customer service. The problems and the challenges that we have here in Namibia or in Windhoek are challenges that you find across a lot of African countries, we believe. And we would like to really take it as far as the African continent where they have similar problems. And we believe that they'll be very welcoming to our product or our solution, because we're not there to take business away from them, but rather improve the livelihood of taxi drivers in all these different countries. The public so far are responding to it very well. We noticed that it has been a gap for a very long time, and we really just believe that because the lack of technology, because the world is slowly moving into a very technological and very digitalized place, and because of that, the lack of technology in the taxi industry, we noticed that there have been gaps of fear, crime, piracy, and so on. And because of that, this allowed, when we introduced the product, people started loving it because it's filling up a gap that has been there for a very long time. So the response is quite well, and because of that, we're growing faster than we thought we could grow when we started this business.
I would suggest taxi drivers that are not on Taxi Connect to download the app. It really helps on the dry days. So for your target as well, like most importantly for your target, it helps you to reach your target. So I will suggest taxi drivers that are not on the app should get a smartphone and download the app and go to the Taxi Connect office.
Well, I just want to say thank you, Taxi Connect, for the fact that you made the a platform for all of the people that are not from a higher, income to be able to be affordable but still be safe, and then have the luxury of being picked from home at a very affordable price. Yeah.
To the Taxi Connect team, we at Legends of Change sincerely say thank you for creating an application that guarantees safety for everyone. We are truly grateful. If you know of any other Legends of Change in your community, please feel free to contact us on our Facebook page, Legends of Change. And during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic, we say don't give to gain, but give to inspire others to give. In the helping segment this week, we introduce you to 15-year-old Naimi Ngongo, who is suffering from cerebral palsy and has been unable to walk or talk properly due to a brain injury at birth. Let's meet her and see how we can help.
Good afternoon, fellow Namibians. I, standing in front of you, am Maria Ngongo. This is my sister, Naimi Ngongo. She's crippled and she was like that since birth. So we would like the fellow Namibians to help us with a wheelchair, and also we would like the fellow Namibians to give us food and clothing, because the 250 isn't enough for her. She's now growing up. We need help from everyone that's outside there. Thank you.
For any contributions, please call or SMS our producer Helena on 0811 486 444 or email hamunyela@nbc.na.